The moment I walked into the apartment, I knew something was wrong. It wasn't the quiet. It was the kind of silence that sucked the air out of the room, the kind that had weight. Her scarf was on the floor, tangled with someone else's shoes, not mine. I moved slowly down the hallway. The bedroom door was cracked open. Laughter leaked through. A laugh I knew. A laugh I'd replayed in my head 1,000 times, thinking it was meant for me. I pushed the door open. I didn't need to kick it, didn't need to scream. Just a gentle push, enough to let the light from the hallway spill into the room. There they were. Lily. Noah. Sheets twisted around them like a noose. Her eyes widened first, mouth parting, but no words. His hand was still on her thigh. Noah didn't even try to move, just stared at me like this was some scene from a bad joke, and he was waiting for a punchline. "Shit," Lily finally breathed, scrambling to cover herself. "Ethan." I didn't respond, didn't blink, just looked at her, then at him, and something inside me turned off. I stepped back, closed the door slowly. Not slammed, closed. I remember the click of it latching shut. Precise. Final. In the kitchen, my fingers found a glass. I poured water from the sink. My hand was steady. I heard the whispering behind the door, muffled, urgent. No one followed me when I left. Not even a text. Not for hours. When they did come, the messages were surgical. "Let's talk." It wasn't like that. "Please don't be dramatic." And from Noah, "You were never really into her anyway, right?" I didn't respond. I didn't block them either. I let the texts come. Let them try to reshape what had happened. Let them dance in the illusion that this would blow over. It wouldn't. I took screenshots. Archived everything, the timeline, the contradictions, the buried messages. I watched them try to clean up the mess they made without realizing I was documenting every inch of it. They thought I would burn, that I would crumble, scream, beg. But I wasn't interested in being the victim. I was interested in control. I didn't cry. That was the strangest part. No breakdown, no shaking hands, just a tight, glassy stillness inside me. Like I'd stepped outside of myself and become someone sharper, quieter. The Ethan they thought they knew had bled out on that bedroom carpet. This new version? He didn't flinch. The first move was curiosity, pure and clean. I needed to understand how long it had been going on, how deep it ran. I started small, checked old texts from Lily, times she'd fallen asleep early or worked late. The overlap was obvious in hindsight. One Friday, she bailed on me at the last second, claiming migraines. 30 minutes later, Noah posted a photo of 2 drinks on his story, captioned with a song lyric she loved. She'd liked the post. From that moment, the evidence didn't just appear, it poured in. I mapped it all, screenshots, audio memos, cross-referenced dates. Their lies weren't even good. I noticed patterns in their texting habits, the way they posted photos strategically, out of order, to muddy the truth. Noah had started wearing a cologne he said he hated. Lily quoted books she hadn't read until he recommended them. They were so sloppy. But I wasn't here for proof. I was here to unthread them, slowly, silently. I reached out to a few mutuals, carefully, told them I'd stepped back because something felt off. I never accused, just planted questions. "You ever notice how Noah and Lily kind of disappear at the same time? Weird, right?" Then I'd laugh, shrug it off. I sent an old video to our friend Jules, one where Lily and I danced at a house party months ago. "Funny how things change," I wrote. Then added nothing. It worked faster than I expected. By the end of that week, Lily texted me late at night. "Did you say something to Jules?" I stared at the screen, typed, "Number. Why?" Deleted it. Typed, "I guess people talk when things don't add up." Hit send. She didn't reply. Noah was next. I forwarded him a screenshot of a meme he'd once sent me. Something about loyalty and wolves. Just the image, no message. He heart-reacted it. That same day, I started following his older brother on Instagram, liked a few old photos, waited. 3 hours later, Noah texted, "Is there something going on?" I let it sit. The silence would do more damage than words ever could. They'd started watching me now, checking my posts, my status, my circles. Paranoid, but not enough to come clean. They wanted the game to be over. I'd only just begun. It unraveled faster than I anticipated. By the end of the second week, they weren't posting photos together anymore. Lily's captions got vaguer. Noah's stories were all from the gym or bars, always with different people, never with her. I didn't have to lift a finger now. The cracks had formed. I just watched them spread. But that's when it hit me. Watching wasn't enough. I needed them to feel it. So I called Jules. "You free tonight?" I asked, keeping it casual. She was. We met for drinks at a rooftop bar, her eyes filled with questions she didn't know how to ask. I didn't give her answers, just stories, half-truths, old memories told with new angles. "Did you know?" I said, swirling my drink. "Noah once texted Lily at 3 a.m. while she was with me? Said he missed her?" Her expression shifted. "Wait, seriously?" I nodded, not blinking. "She showed me once. Thought it was funny." It wasn't true. Not exactly, but it didn't matter. By the next morning, the rumor had made its way to Lily's sister, then to her roommate. Then, apparently, to Noah's group chat. I knew because someone in that chat forwarded me a screenshot. Noah. "I swear I never texted her at 3 a.m. What is he even doing?" They didn't trust each other anymore. Every conversation was laced with accusation, second-guessing. They were still together, technically, but they moved like people afraid of the dark, looking over their shoulders, unsure of what I'd release next. Then came the low point. I was at the cafe when Lily showed up. No warning, just appeared, hair messy, eyes red. "I need to talk," she said. I nodded at the chair across from me. "I don't know what you're doing," she said, her voice barely steady. "But it's working. He thinks I cheated before him. He thinks you and I—" She paused. "You've turned everyone against us." I tilted my head. "I didn't turn anyone. I just stopped lying." Her eyes narrowed. "Why are you doing this?" For the first time in weeks, I felt something crack inside me. Not guilt, not pity, just weight. "You laughed," I said quietly. "You sat next to him in my bed and you laughed at me." She opened her mouth, closed it. Her lip trembled. I stood up, pulled a 20 from my wallet, and left it on the table. "You should go," I said. "He's probably wondering where you are." Behind me, I heard her sob, but I didn't stop, didn't look back. Later that night, I went home and threw up, not because of her, because the high was gone. The plan was working, and I didn't feel anything, just empty. That scared me more than losing her ever did. I didn't leave my apartment for 3 days, not out of grief, out of necessity. I needed stillness, quiet to recalibrate. Everything had shifted after that cafe meeting. I'd seen the fear in Lily's eyes, the cornered animal panic, and instead of triumph, I felt flat, like I'd rehearsed a song for weeks, only to realize I no longer cared for the melody. So I changed the script. I became invisible, started showing up at the same parties, the same gatherings, but stayed out of photos. No tags, no drama, just present, watching. They started unraveling in public now. Noah's temper flared more easily, snapping at jokes, taking things personally. Lily was quieter, jumpier. Her laugh, that easy, flirty laugh, now came out tight and forced. And when she looked at me across the room, her face did something between regret and dread. I never looked back long. Just enough. Then came the night everything tilted. It was a friend's birthday, Mason's, big crowd, loud music, the kind of house party where everyone drinks too much and forgets who they're supposed to be loyal to. I arrived late, on purpose. Lily was already there. Noah, too. Separate corners of the room. That was new. I said hi to Mason, kept things breezy, and made my way through the rooms with a drink in hand. Spotted Jules talking with a girl from campus I didn't recognize. Slipped beside them and dropped one sentence into their conversation like a stone into still water. Crazy how fast people change, huh? 1 month you're dating someone, the next they're hooking up with your best friend. Jules blinked. Wait, who? I smiled. Oh, I didn't say it was me. Didn't need to. The words spread on their own. I made sure they did. Someone played a song Lily loved. She flinched when it came on. Noah caught her reaction, walked over, already annoyed. They argued, not loud, but visible. Everyone watched. Phones out. A few started filming when voices rose. You told him? Noah snapped. I didn't. Ethan's the one twisting everything. You lied about him. You lied about everything. He shouted the last part, right as the music cut. Everyone heard. Lily backed up a step, furious and humiliated. You don't even trust me anymore. And that's when she slapped him. A sharp, wet sound, like breaking branches. Phones everywhere. Someone gasped. Mason tried to step between them, but it was too late. The whole room watched Noah stumble back, jaw clenched, face red with rage. I stood near the stairs. Quiet. Still. Phone in my pocket. Not recording. Didn't need to. Someone else was. That night, the video spread like wildfire. Group chats, Insta stories, Twitter. I watched the views climb in real time. A public breakup in 4K. Perfect lighting, raw audio. A spectacle. I left without saying goodbye. Just slipped out the back while the party roared behind me. No one noticed. Or if they did, they didn't stop me. I watched them fall apart in pieces, not flames. By morning, their social media pages were stripped bare. Couple photos gone, bios changed, stories muted. Lily posted a black screen with a white heart. Noah unfollowed half the people in our circle. Jules sent me a screenshot. Guess the truth always finds a way out. I didn't answer. Instead, I opened our old shared album, mine and Lily's. Summer, it was called. Lighthouses, coffees, her head on my shoulder. I scrolled through it once, no rush. Then I deleted it. My phone buzzed, screen lit up with Noah's name. I let it ring, then silenced it. Another call. Lily this time. I powered off the phone. The apartment was still. Just the hum of the refrigerator and the ticking of the wall clock. I stood by the window, watching the street below. People walked by, laughing, yelling, living, unaware, unbothered. The city didn't care about our drama. I slipped the phone into a drawer, took a deep breath, and walked out the door without a sound.